ultimate party foul.
Welcome back to the show. I am your host, Jesse Cole. I have a special guest in the show today. He is the president of foodhome.com. His name is Craig Johnston. Thank you very much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me on the show.
No problem. So we're going to talk about your business. We're going to talk about how foodhome.com is supplying and making sure that Warren residents get great service. We're going to talk about that. But before we get into the business stuff, let's talk about you. What is your backstory?
Okay. I grew up in Madison Heights and I'm 48 years old, widowed father of two great boys, and I started the food delivery service in 1997. And my idea was to offer a service that eventually could perform and undercut store prices that would be realized through the efficient ordering process, the process using a website to deliver to.
So what makes foodhome.com different from, let's say, the Amazon, which is like the industry leader right now? Amazon, Walmart, Peapod, like those are three popular services that people use. So what makes your company different than theirs?
Well, you've brought up three good examples. So we did have an Amazon type of business for a long time. We've had over 100,000 orders where we actually take these products, send them through UPS or FedEx. But we felt that the best way to serve the customer end to end was actually delivering it right to their door. That means we can give you climate controlled, refrigerated, frozen foods, the whole array that the entire grocery store has. And we've accomplished that, and that's the kind of service we offer today.
I read a stat recently that said that 53% of Americans don't trust the online grocery shopping process because they want to pick their own fruit. They want to make sure they're getting the best product, the freshest product, right? So evidently that's not your ideal customer. So who is your ideal customer?
So there are a lot of people that say you should market to this niche, and a lot of the times they say elderly citizens that have mobility issues, and that is a genuine market, but that's not the only market. You can get very creative. Let's say you go in for hip surgery or back surgery, and now your doctor says you cannot lift weight, you can't drive. You don't have to sign up for a membership and use this all year. You can use this for that 2 or 3 months in your recovery. Let's say you are punished by the courts to house arrest. So the judge says now you have to go grocery shopping on the internet. You can use this while you're under house arrest for a few months. That may not apply to a lot of people, but it's a creative market, and it's one of many needs that actually come up for this type of service.
Yeah.
So not only can you get some convenience in it. What is convenience? You can save time. Time is very important for people to understand it. That you can go out and make more money doing something else. You can go out and spend more time with your family. You can get into a routine with us. I've had customers that have reliably used us for over 10 years at a time. And those people become routine with us. And some of those people can actually replace their grocery order from past orders in less than 10 minutes. So if you don't like grocery shopping, if that's not what you like to do, you can actually do your shopping in 10 minutes when you use old orders to make your new orders. And you'll get the same consistency time in, time out. After a couple of uses, we really get a vibe for what that customer will accept if there's a substitution need, or let's say seasonal fruits are in and out of stock. Those types of things are what would make the food home experience a good experience to work for customers. The first thing that you would probably notice on our website, there's going to be best buys. Those best buys are ridiculously low prices. They're definitely lower price than Walmart or Amazon or everything. There's about 10 of those every time. I've seen some of my customers just place great orders where they're getting a lot of product for their money. And I have other customers, maybe they have diabetic needs, that they have to buy those little high-end sugar-free muffins and stuff. They're available there. They may not be for everybody, but it's really the customer that can come out and do it.
So how do you accommodate a senior who may not even get on the computer that much?
Yeah, well, we have a lot of work with seniors. There's several answers to your questions. So one thing is a senior doesn't have to use a website. If they have a sibling from out of state or a friend, they can actually place the order on their behalf.
Wow.
So that's one option. The other thing is I do have even completely blind users. I have 3 very long customers, and I'll talk to them on the phone while they're using our website using a screen reader device on their end they mouse over, and anything that's textual will pick up and allow them to very quickly navigate the website. I have some seniors that are 90 plus years old, and if they can access the website with a phone, tablet, or PC, the website renders itself differently depending on that device.
We have people watching this show now who are listening to you, and they're saying, hey, you know what Mr. Johnson is saying sounds great. What is a personal message you want to send to the residents of the city of Warren?
Well, I do have some good customers in Warren. I would say our recidivism rate, people that reorder after using our service once or twice, is well above 50%. If you use us twice, you'll probably be a long-standing customer. I could serve every week, every month, sometimes for special needs. And my relationships with customers have done very well over the years. And I think that means that we're providing the service that they're expecting. And we're just going to continue to try to do things to make things better. We're already definitely competitive, but we will always keep working one customer at a time.
All right. Thank you very much for being on our show today.
Thanks for having me and Jesse.
Good stuff. And thank you for watching Warren Today. We'll be right back.